Hey everybody, JY here with another episode of GamerDad. Today I'll be doing the final level in the Ave Caesar campaign. This level is very difficult, but there is a lot of variance, unfortunately. Sometimes it's quite easy, or relatively easy. Other times the computer will just steamroll you. And it all depends on if the mission goes as it's scripted to, which is that the computer's not supposed to attack you until you attack it. But anyways, first thing you do, queue up 4 houses, queue up 4 villagers on the, queue them up on the berries. Take Caesar, go down south, kill some crocodiles, and build a wall. Yeah, the computer's not supposed to attack you until you attack it, but unfortunately it doesn't always work out that way. So you just have to hope for the best. Now, if the computer attacks you before the 20-minute mark, I usually just give up and re-roll. The problem being that if you fight back, that counts as attacking the computer, and that will trigger a massive attack wave by red and yellow, consisting each of half a dozen heavy catapults and ballistas, which doesn't go well for you. And sometimes the computer will just keep sending waves. Sometimes it doesn't and you can just survive, but many of the playthroughs, they just keep coming and it's pretty bad. But like I said, a lot of it's just random because the level's not scripted well or consistently. But I just play the level as it's meant to be, which is I just turtle up and see what I can do. Oh, actually, and then I'll take this guy. Just kind of have him build a secret shipyard down here. Yeah, it's right here. Just far enough out of the way that it minimizes the chance of discovery by the evil enemy computer. Not guaranteed, but gives you the best chance of survival. And yeah, the really disappointing thing about this level is sometimes, after all your turtling and macroing, when you finally do move out, the computer responds with a whimper and barely does anything, and then the level looks really easy. But if you get the intended response, you'll face non-stop waves of heavy catapults and ballistas, and it becomes really challenging, but also very fun. In a lot of video playthroughs, I had to redo it because I never got that cool, fun response. So yeah. So now with this villager, I'm gonna mine the stone. You don't get that much in your starting base, but it's enough to get some things going. So now we just want a lot of food because we need 1,400 wood to get scythe chariots, which are the best unit to go for on this level because they don't cost any gold and you are limited in your starting gold, as you can see. So yeah. Definitely start getting lots of wood, but also slowly mine stone and gold. In fact, I'll go ahead and have this guy on stone, just so we get the 2 stone guys. And then yeah, just pump out wood choppers, but also slowly get farms, because we're gonna need them. Also gonna need gold, so just get 3 gold guys. Actually, I'll probably get 5, just to be on the safe side. The good news is you already start off in the Iron Age, so you don't have to worry about stockpiling all of those resources. But you do have to worry about enemy. Yeah, see, there's a ship, but luckily, since you didn't build a tower, it won't trigger an enemy attack. So I'll get wood chopping. Yeah, my berries are running out fast. So I need to switch to farms, which unfortunately will consume lots and lots of wood. which I need, but unfortunately I also need food. Now I will get coinage so I can get gold faster. Alright, now I'm going to build a storage pit here so I can collect wood even more quickly. And I'll build a granary here, so get a few more farms and upgrade my walls as necessary. So get coinage. Oh, in the meantime, also get triremes. Oh, these guys aren't chopping wood anymore. It's weird. Let's see, I have 6 farms. I'll go to 7 at least. Okay, I want to build some stables, but I'm going to build them kind of far away from here, because if the enemy catapults do break in, I want some distance. Go ahead, build fortified walls. Oops, keep forgetting to get the trireme upgrade. But this is why having lots of food is important. Alright, I have 8 farms here. And that'll be my 9th farm, so I'm good on farms. I have the stables. I just need to save up for scythe chariots. You want to get that before the 20-minute mark, because that's usually when the computer will attack. With this defensive setup where I just build walls with no towers, I find that the computer, I think 90% of the time, doesn't attack. So I'm pretty happy with this defensive setup here. But then at 20 minutes, sometimes the computer will just attack, and then that's the tricky part, is surviving the onslaught. Because I'm still not 100% ready at the 20-minute mark, unfortunately. Oh, and then we also want to get a government center. Oh, and set these guys to no attack stance. And then also, I forgot, but you want to hide Caesar way in the back, because if he dies, you lose the level. So that's obviously very bad. Alright, now I'm getting scythe chariots. I'm also getting catapult triremes. I've already finished mining the wood, so I'll go ahead and have these guys chop wood temporarily, because I need lots of wood, because I'm going to power up to 3 stables, and then also start building a few triremes and catapult triremes. Not too many, just a few. But it's important I have that ready. So these gold guys are done. So I'll just have them chop wood here, and I'm slowly going to prepare a move out with my ships and such. And also get some armor and some attack upgrades for my scythe chariots. I'll need all the advantages I can get. And I'll build 2 triremes and then 3 catapult triremes. The catapult triremes are to destroy the enemy. Uh-oh. Actually, I better cancel these, because they might fire on these units. I'm not quite ready yet. Okay, shoot. Alright. I'll just need to go for it now then. I'm being attacked by the computer. No choice but to defend myself now. But I'll try to hold off until I'm absolutely ready and I'm close to maxed out population-wise. Did I build my government center? Doesn't look like I did. Okay, so the computer has been attacked. This will count as provoking it. So I need to be sure I can survive the onslaught. So I might be facing heavy catapults very, very soon. We'll see. Want to go ahead and get engineering so my catapult triremes can fire further. And it looks like already they sent some ballistas over. Not good. And heavy catapults as well. Definitely not very good. So I'm gonna have to go send some units from the flank and hope for the best. This is what I meant about being attacked before I was truly well and ready. Things can definitely get very tough here. Go ahead and post a scout here for visibility. In the meantime, I'm going to open up the wall here and send these guys down so I can build a new town center. Okay, here comes the enemy computer. Luckily, it isn't a lot of troops, so I can still take him out. It's only if they send lots of heavy catapults that I'm in big trouble. But by building a hole in the wall, they will usually move instead of attack move. And that gives me some chance. And now I'll build a town center here. Yep, see they're moving instead of attack moving, which is good. They're trying to attack something beyond. Because the issue is if they attack move you, one volley will kill all your scythe chariots, which is obviously very, very bad. Alright, this guy will get stone. Uh-oh. Okay, they're attacking my villagers. It's time for defense. Alright, yeah, just catch all these guys out of position. And then actually I better cancel these guys. Don't want to rely on too many ships. It's the scythe chariots that I'm going to rely on for defense here. Oh, I see. I didn't turn on automatic reseeding of farms. That's why I'm low on food. Whoops. Really, really bad mistake on my part. Okay, so I seem to have survived the initial onslaught, so that's good. Build a storage pit here. Doesn't look like I have any idle villagers. Alright, so it looks like the computer stopped attacking, so I'm lucky. Yeah. It's highly variable what kind of forces they attack with and how many waves they send. And yeah, if they send the large waves, then you're screwed. But this one wasn't so bad. They kind of attacked and then stopped. So lucky me. Go ahead and build some more storage pits, and I'm going to start building other offensive buildings barracks, academy, and temple. Oh, and siege workshop. It's the most important one. My villager's stuck. There we go. Just wall off this area here. Alright, and the great thing about these walls is that if the enemy computer does attack, they'll first waste time attacking these walls and towers, which is exactly what you want. In the meantime, upgrade to catapults. Alright, and then I'm actually going to get rid of 2 triremes and get 2 catapult triremes instead. Oh, but cancel all of these scythe chariots. Yeah, managing your population is going to be very, very tricky. Uh-oh. My scout got eliminated. Not good. We'll just go ahead and build 1 tower here to gain visibility. If the enemy computer attacks with tons of catapults and ballistas, it's going to melt in seconds. But I just need that early warning system. Better the tower dies than all my scythe chariots. Because in a lot of playthroughs, if they build too many, even your scythe chariots will get mowed down, especially with a lot of enemy ballistas. So what I'm going to do now is use my juggernaut triremes, or actually they're not even juggernauts yet, but I'm going to use them to take out the enemy academy. And there's also a barracks here, but it's a little far away, so a little bit trickier to hit. And so I'll just worry about that later. In the meantime, this is a perfect target that is within range. So destroying this will probably trigger another computer attack, but we'll see. Sometimes it doesn't. See, a lot of catapults down here. Well, just one, but usually where there's one, there'll be a lot more that follow. That's not guaranteed, because yeah, like I said, this level's kind of glitched. But with like this playthrough strategy I've developed, where I just wall off here and don't build towers, and wall off here and don't build towers, it seems to have the best chance of success. And then also putting a hole in the wall here so that the enemy computers will move past the walls instead of attacking them, allowing my scythe chariots to do their stuff. As well as building a village here to attract all the enemy computers to attack here, distracting them as my scythe chariots hit them from the flank. Yeah, all those little details seem to work pretty consistently. Not sure if it's 100%, but I'm pretty happy with the results. This is like my 20th playthrough attempt now. Trying to find a consistent strategy. Okay, looks like the computer's not actually attacking me now. So that's frustrating. So this will look like another one of those easy playthroughs where the computer didn't present any challenge, but you did see they sent a lot of catapults earlier. Luckily I caught them all while they were moving instead of attack moving, so. But yeah, like if you play through the level yourself, you'll see if you attack prematurely, you'll get steamrolled. So that's why I turtled up and macroed up at the start. But I think I'm going to keep this video playthrough because this strategy has worked pretty consistently well against the computer. So yeah, building the wall exactly this way with no towers, and this wall and the shipyard over here. Seems pretty good. Alright, so I'll actually have this guy chop some of this stone. Build one priest for healing, although I'm supply blocked right now. That'll change very quickly. And then I think I'm good on wood, so I can actually free up some villagers. Thank you, brave villagers, for all your hard work. But unfortunately, the supply cap in this game is very low. Alright, and now I'm just going to go down because it looks like the computer has spent all its resources on the attack. So now I will go in and finish the job. So just destroy these red towers. Yeah, that's funny. The computer didn't like that attack and sent these troops. Oh, yeah, I think I mentioned Red doesn't rebuild their unit producing structures, so those were their last phalanx. Since I destroyed their academy, they will not be producing anymore. So that was actually very good. It's a little disappointing that the computer's not sending more units, but I think I finally figured out how to exploit the way the level's scripted. I think this has worked great. And yeah, the trick to countering the enemy attack is to basically attack them while they're moving and not attack moving, which can be done by leaving holes in your wall or giving them a target such as this town center to attack while you flank them. Oh, and just like that, you see all these troops are moving and not attack moving, which is great. Well, at least these catapults are. So I'll just go ahead and destroy. Yeah, so this is exactly what you want to do. You want to engage them out here instead of right at your base, because if they're right in your base, they're going to start attacking your troops too. And with so many ballistas and heavy catapults, it's not going to go very well. Alright, but it looks like the computer is still sending a few units every now and then, so don't want to be too overconfident. So I actually do want to take out their siege workshops. But before I do that, I'll have to clear out their defensive towers. So I'll go ahead and do so. Ooh, and just like that, they sent a response force. That's not good. And I lost all my catapults. Not good, not good, not good. Alright, screw it. I'm just going to try and destroy it then. Just destroy these buildings. Ignore the towers. Okay, good. Now destroy this. Yeah, because the catapults and ballistas are the greatest threat. I mean, the computer does build some other units, but they're not anywhere near as scary. So queue up 2 more catapults. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and do some offensive towering. I mean, red is basically finished off at this point, but we don't want to be too overconfident. We're just going to destroy more of their unit producing structures. Such as the stables here. Good. Got one of my catapults back. Let's go ahead and attack these villagers. Okay, interesting. So it looks like the villagers weren't even farming because they're out of wood almost. So the computer just stopped gathering wood. Yeah, the AI is just so wonky on this level. Sometimes they'll send non-stop streams of troops and other times not. But I think it's because I denied this mining area for them. And that's frustrated the computer. which is good. So go ahead and go in here with my villager. Just notice villagers with wheels move almost as fast as chariots, or even the same speed actually, which is quite remarkable. Anyway, it's going to build an offensive tower in here, which should aggro off all the remaining villagers. And now I'll destroy this tower. Now with the computer finally crippled, don't have to worry about red anymore. I'll destroy the temple just to be on the safe side. Yep, let's destroy this evil enemy temple. Alright, destroy this evil town center, and then I'm basically done. Computer has no villagers or unit producing structures left, except for these archery ranges, which are going to fall pretty soon anyways. And then this villager is going to start building a town center here. Now we're going to start mining the gold down over here. Destroy these towers. Go ahead and I'm going to start switching to barracks units, because I actually have a pretty good gold stockpile now. I can actually research longswords and then legions after I get fanaticism, and also phalanx if I need it. But I usually don't build them on this level. And then get chainmail and shields. Cool. Build a storage pit here so I can get this gold. Build a couple of barracks and siege workshops in case I need it. It'll probably be fine. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna move into the enemy base. Gonna hotkey these as 4. Oh, and if you need gold, you can keep those shipyards alive and use merchant ships to trade for them. Although, I found that it's not really necessary. Alright, so not a whole lot of stuff here. Go ahead and start clearing out these towers. And put these ships here to assist in the offensive. And destroy these towers. Oh, so apparently you can win with an early rush, but it's hard for me to figure out the right build order. Like if you just build a shipyard and a transport and then upgrade to heavy transport and send all your initial 10 troops, then you don't have enough left to build a town center, so you're all in. And I think red will respond with a heavy attack force to help. But if you do build the town center, then your offensive is slowed. Or you could just build a docks and then a single transport, not upgrade to heavy transport. Then you can only take 5 troops. And there's a lot of enemy towers that you have to run past to attack yellow, so... And also your transport will die because there's a lot of ships and towers that will intercept you, so... Not sure how you do it, and even if you do land your 10 troops, including your 2 initial catapults, you can't run them past the towers, because the towers will shoot down the catapults. If you use your catapults to shoot the towers, then red will respond. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how people manage to beat the level with an early rush, because I do like doing early rushes. So that's why I'm doing the level the long, slow way, which I'm assuming is what the designers intended. Just slow and boring. Alright, these guys are done, so I'm just going to move them here. Oh, I'm going to get... okay, so I already got monotheism, so I can just convert the enemy buildings. That's good. Just throw up some towers here. I'm just gonna go up. Up, up, up. Right, and send one offensive villager up as well. Right, I'm gonna send my entire army north now. That'll free up all my supply. Okay, if I destroy all these wood choppers, then the computer won't be able to get wood anymore, or at least I'll have temporarily damaged their wood chopping ability. Although I guess they can really chop wood anywhere, there's so much. And wow, this villager's attacking my heavy catapult. And he was successful. Oops. Alright, but that's okay. We're just gonna slowly move up here. Okay, we don't really need these ships anymore, it looks like. I'm gonna try to win this with just 1 or 2 waves of attack. It might be a little bit difficult. We'll see. We don't want to overextend. Oh, and we don't want to friendly fire our own troops, of course. And there's a tower up here, which is why I brought this catapult. Okay, we'll also build a temple. Oops. A temple. And send priests. Build some towers here. Cool. I even have a priest, so I'll try to convert this barracks if I can. Set fire mode to off to my catapult so they don't friendly fire my guys. Alright, there's a temple here. Just intercept these villagers. Ooh, looks like I'm being attacked by enemy catapults. Enemy siege stuff. Oh wow, my priest is still alive. Amazing. Oh, but my troops take too much damage. Yeah, I'm lucky here because yellow could have sent these troops to help red, but they never did. But I found in most of my playthroughs with this strategy that's the case, so don't think it's random. I think it's just scripted that way, which is great. Oh, well, my guys are going past the towers, which is bad. So I just want to re-rally them here. Perfect. Take care of the enemy ballistas. Take care of the enemy catapults. Take care of all of this. Let's go ahead and convert some more buildings. Good. Oh, but it looks like computers resigned because they knew it was hopeless. And that's it. That's been another episode of GamerDad. So I hope you found this video helpful. I played it through a lot of times, and this strategy that I've devised seems to be the best. And it results in a counterattack that is pretty easy to, relatively easy to deal with. So yeah, try it out. Let me know what you think and if it worked for you. And please be sure to like and subscribe so I can get 1 million subscribers, make an obscene amount of money, and retire on a tropical island someday. Thank you.